Hey guys, James here today and welcome to another Sims 4 room build. So, today I'm going to be building my sort of office space, my like the place I record all my videos in and kind of work from. So that's what we're going to be doing today. This was suggested by the genie who runs Absolute Pixel, one of my good friends. He built his room in the Sims 4 as well. If I remember, I'll link it down below. Hopefully I do, because this is obviously his idea that he suggested to me. So we're going to be building my sort of room that I work in. There was something else I was going to say, but I've completely forgotten what it was. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, obviously translating things, real world things into the Sims 4, or into any Sims really, has always been somewhat of a sort of guessing game as to the sizes. Not sure if that's going to be right, but we'll sort of start placing things to get an idea of scale. So obviously my room, it's a rectangle, believe it or not. It's a converted garage, actually, is where... Oh, actually, that's what I was going to talk about. I did an actual sort of room tour, and I'll link my actual room tour so you can sort of get an idea of what I'm recreating. In that room tour, I sort of show you everything where it is. So my desk looks like none of these. What I'm also going to do is do the quick unlock cheat. Oh, no, I didn't restart the game. Damn. So my game settings reset for some reason. Script mods aren't enabled, so I don't have my shortcut cheats. Ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Hey, I remembered it. I'm so good. There we go. All right, just to unlock the few extra items. I guess this is probably the desk I'm going to go with. It's a light wood. Oh, hang on. Let's put it in the room. Let's get some lights in here so we can see what's going on. And actually get a good view. You know, good view. Good view. Yep, I can speak. Good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What other colors do we have? That's too dark. That could be the color. It's a little bit too dark, but then that's a little bit too light. But I think, oh, actually, is that the same as that? Oh, it is. Yeah, I think that's probably the closest one. All right, so actually let's go do the floors and the walls. So I have a sort of a vinyl flooring that looks like sort of floorboards. It's not actual floorboards because, oh, that's actually pretty close. The color's pretty close. Maybe a little bit darker in reality. But I don't think I can make it. And that's not quite the same texture, but it's pretty close. I don't know if there's a closer one. We'll have a look. Maybe like that. No, that's too light. That's definitely too light. Let's see, maybe that. No, that's too dark. That's too dark. Maybe this. No colors in that. No colors in that. None of these have any color choices. That does, but it's wrong. I reckon that one's probably the closest. No, that's what. Yeah, that's definitely the closest flooring. All right, then my walls are a very light gray color with a white skirting and white cornice. But I don't think there is a wall that looks anything like it. Ew, it's definitely not that color. The skirting is not that big and the cornice is not that big either on my actual walls, so I do not approve. Is there a nice... Ew. I need like a nice wallpaper. Does that exist? Or see that? I guess the bottom of that's not too bad, but it is way too big looking at the size of the desk. And the cornice is not that fancy. It's just like a standard, maybe this one. This could be it. Maybe this is the one. Why are the skirting boards so big in this game? Like, my skirting boards in real life are tiny. Are they all that size? Yeah, those are massive. Never realized how big the skirting boards are in this game. Huh. There you go. That's going to annoy me forever after. That's probably the closest, like the actual skirting and that, but I don't know if the color is quite right. See, that color of the paint is probably a little bit closer. I mean, it's more or less a white, so I think I'll just go with that. That's let's not mess around with color. If this is Sims 3, I could probably get a bit closer, but I think that'll do. Now, I have a window right in front of where I'm sitting now, so like right in front of the desk, and it looks like none of these windows in game at all. So we'll just have to pick a window and go with that. That's too big. It's a fairly, yeah, it's a modest window. That's way too big. I guess it's got to be something like this. It is about in the middle of these two squares is where the window actually is, but we'll put it here. Otherwise, if it's on the corner, it looks kind of weird. So I'll put it there, bring it down a little bit. There you go. Then we have a nice double window at the back. Watch out. It looks like, again, none of these windows, but we'll use these. So we'll bring it down so it's similar sort of height as the other one. Like that. I guess that works. Yeah, it's like right next to me just there. That makes sense. So I think, yeah, the width of the room is definitely about 4 squares. Then we want to go for, let's get a computer chair. This one is probably closer to what I actually have. I mean, it doesn't have, I have wheels. Like, I mean, the shape of the chair, like this part of the chair is the same, like similar to what I have. Not so much the headrest, but all the wheels. But this, I don't have a chair that looks like that. But we're going to go with that because that makes more sense. And that just looks stupid, that chair. Now, again, don't have the computer I have, unfortunately. But let's go with... What if we do that? I wonder if we can go ahead and grab a TV, move objects into place. Because I have like an ultra wide screen, like an ultra wide monitor is what I have. Let's go bb.move objects. And again, you can see it in my actual room tour if you're interested at all. Hang on. Can you go up? No, I think I have to reselect it. There we go. Let's do it now. There we go. If we put it there. Oh, there you go. Have a bigger monitor. It's kind of... That's better. It looks like a way bigger computer monitor now. The only problem with that is when the Sims use it, they will not be able to see the actual computer. I mean, it doesn't matter, but... I mean, we could put it like... have the screen just come through. That just looks stupid. I don't like that at all. Now I do also have speakers next to my like large speakers on my desk, but again, oh okay, that's way too big. There's not much I can do about that. Maybe I could use this if we use a stereo, because this is as close as we're going to get, I think, and we put it behind it, so it's kind of like 2 speakers there. Again, this looks nothing like the real thing. But I'm trying to get this like similar sort of objects going on here, you know? So it's somewhat representative. Now I have a headset sitting there, a microphone there, but again, can't do anything about that. So we're going to leave it. All right, what else do we got? Next to my desk, I've got like a little sort of side table kind of thing. Like it's a part that's supposed to go under the desk. So there'll be, like be a set of drawers that goes under the desk. I guess something like that, but not that ugly. I guess kind of like that, but is it, I guess... We'll just go with these sort of IKEA style drawers. These are a little too wide and a little too tall, but again, that's probably the closest we're going to come. Really, is there no matching? Oh, see that like outer color matches somewhat, but then the drawers are stupid. Who set up these color swatches? All right, not using that. That's not going to work. That's not going to suit me. Go with this hideous thing. See, this is actually technically probably closer to what I have because I have a drawer on the top, then it's open on the bottom. And it's a little bit lower than the other desk, but that looks nothing like it. But the form factor is similar. That was the only similarity. Oh, see, I like that, but the colors aren't right. It needs to be the same color as a desk. That's pretty close, actually, in color to the desk. It's not too far off, actually. That's not too bad. All right, then next to this, well, on top of that, I have a printer. But, again, not really something I can do in Sims. I can do a tablet. It's not really a printer, but that's as close as I can get. All right, well, we'll leave that for now. Let's go to our living room because I have a TV next to, next to all this is where my TV is for console gaming. And they're like, wow, that looks massive compared to reality. This room isn't long enough, I don't think. I think it needs to be 1 square longer. All right, so I actually have like a pretty small TV unit. I guess something like this actually. It's it has like a glass. It's like an IKEA one. It has like a glass top, but there's no like wood underneath. It's just glass, see through to that stuff below. But I guess that's probably as close as we're gonna get. Now this is something a little bit. Is there anything more bare bones than that? That just looks too tall. That's far too tall. That's like a full-on coffee table. That's my phone as well. Also, yeah, I just realized I'm totally looking in the coffee table category. Where's the TV table category? I thought there was one. Maybe I'm making it up. I mean, there's these things, but... Yeah, I guess it is coffee tables that were... Oh, actually, maybe I'll just use that one. Go like a... It's a black, so we'll go with that. TV is not that big, but it's also not that small. Oh, that's probably good middle ground. It's too high up, though. If we put it under... I don't know. I said put it under. And then move it up. Because it looks like it's too high. Like, it's like my TV in relation to the desk and all that. It's about... yeah, like that... That is probably where it is. Like the height of the TV only just goes above the sort of height of the desk stuff. So that's about the height of it. So I guess it's probably smaller than that then. It looks stupid and it seems. Let's put that back. Let's put that back. But we will put it sort of in a little bit. Hang on. No, you go in and then you go up. So put it a little bit lower. A little bit lower. If I could push you further back. See, this thing is too wide as well. It needs to be smaller. Not happy about that. Not a happy chappy. See, I need to... Okay, well, let's move that out of the way. And then let's move this into place. About there, maybe? Okay, that was a complete guess, and that was not very good. It's a little off-center. Let's look from above and move it over a little bit. Maybe about there. Still too far to the right. Now it just looks like it's on the wall, and it definitely does not look like that in reality. Let's move it forward. Like, about there. I wish this thing was smaller. I mean, I guess I could push it into the wall a little bit. Only so far, though, otherwise it'll come out the other side. Oh, that's fine. That doesn't come out the other side. So that sort of makes it flush with that little side table thing, which is good. That's all right. I'm not too upset about that. That's cool. All right, then next to that, we have a little bit of a gap, and then I have a mini fridge that goes here. But obviously none of the fridges are mini, so we'll go with a full-size fridge. Just imagine that was a mini fridge. Then at the front, where the doors are, now is a large sliding door, to which does not exist in The Sims. Sims 4. So I just guess we'll use large glass doors. Now it's actually a little bit wider in reality. So it would go, in reality, it would go from about here where my mouse is across to about there, go down and be like the sort of whole area there. Because that's sort of where the garage door used to be. So that's like the front of the garage. And we just turned it into a door because that made sense. That fridge is ugly. Can I get like a whiter looking fridge? Because that just looks dirty. Just looks like someone hasn't cleaned it. Oh, maybe it's just the lighting, I think. Yeah, it's definitely just the lighting. All right, so that's fine then. We'll go with that. And then next to that, we have a wonderful a bed, actually. Believe it or not. I do not sleep in here. This is this bed is sort of like, I guess kind of like a little day bed kind of thing. It's also, if guests come and stay, they can use that. Yeah, it's just a nice little thing to have there, really. We will shuffle this along a little bit just so we get a little bit more room in the rest of the area. So that goes there. The sheets are sort of a grey colour. Probably like that. It has it's like a wooden frame bed. So like a sort of a medium coloured wood. Nothing like that, but the sheets are close on that one. Is there like I guess maybe that one's probably closer. Yeah. All right. Then next to that. Ooh, this is exciting stuff. We have a green armchair. Oh, it's pretty funky. It's like a green sort of IKEA armchair. I guess that's probably going to be the closest one. That will go there. Then we have another one of the stereotypical IKEA chairs that go next to that, to which this game does not have. Sims 2 had it. I don't think Sims 3 ever had it. But I don't know. Ew. What do I put there? Maybe I'll just put one of these instead. So it's like, yeah, like a white sort of covered chair, but then it has wooden legs. Maybe, I guess no. It's a little bit blue, that one. Maybe just leave it white like that. So these sort of go next to each other there. And then there's like a little sort of stool / end table kind of thing between them. Again, IKEA. A lot of the furniture in the room is IKEA. So we'll use that. Now, behind these things is actually where my green screen goes. Obviously, no green screens in The Sims 4. But I wonder if we can make these curtains green. Because that would be... Oh, you can. Can I make them fully green? Or is there always a little bit of... Oh, this is actually kind of handy that we have. We can do this. So we could do that one. Or we could do this one. So it's probably a little bit better. Don't like the grey on the bottom. But I think that's as close as we're going to get. So let's go... Let's try to join them together nicely. So it goes all the way along... Obviously, it's not that bumpy in reality. It goes along just to behind... It's pretty big, actually. Just behind that green chair, actually. Not quite that far. Probably about to there. Actually, that blends in quite well. That works. Obviously, we'll move these forward a little bit because they are blending in a little too much. So there you go about that. So that's where my green screen sits. But in case you're wondering, a little bit of insider fun fact. When I'm doing like a live stream or something, like when I need it right behind me at the desk, because that's too far away essentially, because you need to light it well. So I have like all these sort of freestanding lights. But what I'll do is I'll move this stuff out of the way. Probably usually just chuck them over there like that in this exact configuration. Then I'll pull the screen forward because it's not mounted on the wall. It's like got its own stand. So I just bring the whole stand forward and sort of put it about there so that I can get good lighting and good green screen effects. That's a little fun little fact for you. Put those back. Right, that sort of brings us back around this way. So on my windows, I have some blinds, not bamboo blinds at all. Those are too big. Maybe these ones will be good. So it's sort of a brown blind. Oh my God, what is going on? I might actually have to use these ones, which I don't really want to. Because... I guess I can use that one there, and then... Oh, those look completely different, though. They look stupid. Maybe we do just use this bamboo-y looking weird one. Like that. There you go. Because I have brown blinds on those windows like that. On these windows over here, or like the front doors, I have like these grey curtains. A little bit darker than that, actually. Is there a darker one? I don't think so, which is a shame. Oh, we'll just use these ones then. If I can get that a little bit higher to actually cover the door. Nope. Okay, well, we'll put them there. We'll move these things forward a little bit because they are clipping. Move that forward. Gonna have to move those chairs a little bit. This is turning out pretty well. I like this. So those will go there. Oh, this is good. This looks exactly like my room. This is actually kind of cool. I like this idea. Then I have a bush that stands in this corner, actually, is what I forgot about. It's like a little bamboo plant from IKEA. Of course it's from IKEA. Where else would it be from? That's a little too big. That's a little too fancy. I don't think that... Oh, something like that, actually. I guess that's as close as we're going to get. We can make it look a little bit more vivacious by putting this in as well. Can those go black? More or less. No, I want to get the other one. I think I should have colored it before I put them together. That's more of a brown, but that's alright. Looks pretty close. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's good. The other thing I have that I haven't done yet is a nice big rug in the middle of the room, because otherwise it would be incredibly echoey in here. And I did actually have that problem when I first moved into this area to do videos. Like, it would just be so echoey because there's no carpet or anything. Now it's pretty much just a plain sort of light grey colour. Nice little shag from IKEA. So how about that? Maybe that. Oh, you can't scale rugs, can you? Because that rug actually looks pretty good. It's too small though. That is too big. It fits beautifully. Basically, the rug fits in this area here, like beautifully right there. How about one of these? Is this... that's about the right size. And I guess I could make that sort of white rug. It's not quite what I'm after, though. That's too big. Does this have a plain? No, it just recolors that. I don't think there's one that quite suits the style. Oh, maybe this one. Is this the same size? No, this is a little bit bigger. Damn. Is there a smaller version of that? There's that one, and then there's that one. No, because that does go quite light. Nope. What about this one? No, I think that's as close as I'm going to get to the rug, because it's like a light sort of grey kind of color. I do actually have some other things in the room, such like the lighting I was talking about. I have these all these sort of softbox lighting for videos and that, and like face cam and that kind of stuff for live streams, which would be close to none of these lights. So I don't know what to do about that. Maybe we just go with like these, because I always like these lights. They kind of look like you could use them for studio lighting. Because normally what I'd do, I'd have... Actually, this is not right. Because... It's not right because... Oh, God, I'm going to have to move all the TV stuff now, aren't I? Because I have my computer next to the desk there. So I'd have this about there. I'd actually use a little bit off the wall. Like that. And the reason it's off the wall a little bit is because I actually have a monopod, which is, if you know what a tripod is, it's just a singular leg sort of thing. I have a monopod behind the desk because sometimes if I'm doing when I do the Oh No podcast, little shout out for that. It's a podcast I do with Critic Zeus and the Genie. And we just talk about games and sort of just what's been happening that week with us and tell stories. It's a fun little podcast, which you should check out. And I'll link it down below if I remember. If not, remind me to. Anyways, when we do that, we I record with my actual video camera. So I chuck it on that little stand. Or when Zeus and I record Sims 4 with Zeus, we also use that camera. Just because it's sort of a little bit more higher quality than using a regular what's a Majigga webcam. You know, it just looks a little bit better. So that's a little too far, isn't it? Okay, let's bring that back. We're gonna shuffle all this into place now. Yeah, that's good. And then I might as well just put it on top. It's gonna be easier. Oh no, if it's on top though, you can't rotate it nicely. Like I want to rotate it a little bit like that. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Because I usually have a TV rotated a little bit because it's kind of off center. It's not this far off center in reality. Like this it's a little bit out of scale here, but you know, it's not that far off center that it has to be rotated that much in reality. But it is usually turned a little bit toward the seats. It's kind of like that. I guess in reality, it'd probably be back this way a little bit. The chair would be there, but you know, can't have it all in The Sims. Yeah, so I'd have a little gap there. That's where the computer sits. I wonder if we can get something to represent the computer, just like a little box or something, just like a little decorative box or something, just to put there. It doesn't have to be anything special. Just be like, yeah, that's my computer. Miscellaneous decor. What do we got? Got a camera. That's my video camera. Nope. Just a box. Just a box of some sort. Like just nothing else. Just a box. It's not really just a box. Maybe a sculpture. Maybe there's like a sculpture that's a box. That's like, oh, this is a box. It's really cool. I don't think there is. A wall decoration. We could do. That's my computer. I don't know. There's nothing really to represent it, though. I don't know. Clutter. No, I don't know. We'll just leave a little gap there. But also, with that gap, which I was going to get to, is I normally have a light that will stand about there in the little gap. And sometimes I do have a light in this area here, too. Because I'll just pull this forward a little bit, then I can put a light back there. So that way, when I'm doing like a face camera live stream, I can have two lights. So I have one light there and one light there, both on my face, so it lightens me up a little bit. So I have, and then this is just sort of where the spare light sits. So it sits over there. And then I use all three when I use the green screen, so I can get some good lighting on it. All right, so then I think we're looking. Oh, yeah, actually, one thing I forgot. There is a painting on the wall, not a painting, a picture on the wall. Again, it's from IKEA, as you guessed it. It's a picture of Piccadilly Circus, actually. Oh, that's cool. If I could have this on my wall in real life, I would. Oh, maybe I wonder if I could just get this art out of the game and just take it to a printer and be like, yeah, print this up for me. It probably wouldn't be high enough resolution though. It looks a little bit blurry when you get close. Anyway, oh, it's not that big. It is. It's like a little canvas sort of picture kind of thing. I don't think there's anything quite. I guess this is probably. Oh, okay, that doesn't scale up well. I was gonna say this is probably the closest form factor, but it's actually a little bit bigger than that. It's kind of like this size of. How big is that? No, that's tiny. That's too small too. Why are these all? None of these are big enough. And I just have frames. I don't want a frame. That's too small. Actually, what does this scale up like? It's probably actually about around that size, kind of. And it's actually covered up by the green screen mostly because it sits about there. Like it was sort of put in the middle of the wall. So I guess about there. But then when I got the green screen, I never bothered to move it. So it just sits behind the wall like that. And now I do also, recently I got 3 custom prints of my channel icon. So I have like a Sim Supply canvas print there, a Flabberleaky canvas print there, and a James Turner YT canvas print there. Now, if I had thought ahead of doing this video, I would have used the Sims Resource Workshop to create custom paintings because they released a Sims 4 version of that recently. So you can now create custom objects for the Sims 4 with the Sims Resource Workshop, which is pretty awesome. And I think I'll definitely be creating custom paintings or something in the near future because that'll be a lot of fun. But the point of that was that there's supposed to be pictures here. So I'll just do that. A little apple and a pear. I wouldn't mind that at all. Oh, black frame. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so that's actually pretty similar to my sort of workspace setup. I mean, it's not that clean. I'm looking at the room now, and it's definitely not that clean. But let's, yeah, that's good. So let's jump into live mode. Oh, actually, there's one thing I forgot. In front of the door on the left, there is a small 1 square rug. Okay, none of these are 1 square, so I'm going to have to use... Oh, that's not 1 square either. I thought it was a 1 square semicircle. All right, never mind. We'll use a 2 square rug then. There's like a little doormat kind of thing there to wipe your feet as you come in. There you go, like that. I guess like that. There is... That's pretty good. There is a little bit of clutter under the bed, like some boxes and that, but I don't think there's really anything I can fit under there. So, but I think that's pretty good. All right, let's go into live mode, just so we can get into our cameraman mode. Ooh, get inside, go for the room tour. So welcome to my office. Welcome to my room tour, guys. I would walk through this side of the door because it's just, like I said, in real life, it's a sliding door that opens that way. So it would slide open like this and I'd come in and be like, oh, hello, fridge. Yeah, it's not normally that big. Wipe my feet. Ooh, there we go. There we are. There's my day bed, the guest bed as well. Got my TV on the right. I use that TV to, you know, watch movies, watch Netflix. I have consoles underneath. So that wicker basket there would be, I think that's Xbox 360. That little bowl would be Xbox One. I don't have it in the room at the moment, but the Wii U would be there, and then the PS4 would be there. But the Wii U is in the house at the moment because my sisters are really enjoying playing it. I don't play it much, so I don't mind. Yeah, so that's the entertainment setup, and that TV is also connected to my computer in reality, so I can yeah, watch stuff on it. Here's the guest chair, so you can sit in this one, or my chair. I don't know. I go between them. Little side table there. It's actually a stool in reality, so yeah, no, just glasses of water or a bit of food on it or something, some snacks, nice rug in the middle to warm up the room a little bit, to, you know, and so it's not so echoey. On the wall, actually, I missed right there on the wall in reality is where there's like an air conditioning unit there. Obviously I didn't do it in this because there's no such thing. There's my bush, my IKEA plant, some blinds on the wall, my canvas prints. There's one of my studio lights. There's another one. There should be a third one there, but it doesn't really fit. Here's the almighty setup. It does not look as impressive in the Sims 4, but that's as good as it's going to get, really. My computer would go next to it. And that's pretty much concludes the room. So I thought I'd really quickly just show you around the room and what it looks like currently, because I was saying it's not very neat right now, and it definitely isn't. But I'll just show you around very quickly. You can check out my full room tour in the description below. That will sort of go over everything I have in here in case you're interested. Okay, so here is the room. Here's the bed. The day bed doesn't even have a pillow on it. A lot of stuff just lying on the top. There's even a microphone sitting there. And just a box on the floor here. It's beautiful. Cushion. There's some thongs. There's my mini fridge there with lots of sort of junk sitting on it. Glasses. Look at that little custom mug and everything. Toolbox. Camera box. A large light. That's that sort of third light I was talking about. There's my TV. Not normally angled that much. About there. Like that. So that's what I was talking about. The little sort of TV thing kind of sitting there. Here's the chairs on the other side. Or actually... Okay, the whole room layout is a little bit different at the moment. There's one of the chairs there. There's the stool I was talking about that goes between them normally. Now, what's going on here? The green screen. I actually have with me right now, this is completely off topic, but spoiler alert, I have a Razer Siren microphone that I'm currently in the process of reviewing. So I've got it temporarily. I'm borrowing it to do a review of it. So a little spoiler alert. Box, that's the other chair there. There's another studio light. There's my bush behind the studio light. There's my canvas work. Here's the beautifully clean desk. Oh, and there's the room build right there. Look, that's so neat. I wish my room was that neat. Yeah, that's the room here in reality. So of course you can download this on the gallery. You can click the link in the description of this video and that will take you directly to the page that it's on. Or you can just search for me on the gallery. My username is The Sim Supply there, so you can just search for me on the gallery and find it that way. But thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time and have an awesome day.